Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Rain Jolicoeur, and today I'll be guiding you through the Libby app, the library's free digital reading service. Now, I work closely with many older adults, and I know that new technology can feel a little bit confusing, not because it's hard, because it's just unfamiliar. So today we're going to go slowly, step by step, and use clear visuals so everyone can follow along and enjoy the Libby app. So before we move on, I just want to make sure that you have your handouts and screenshots in front of you. So just take a minute to organize your materials. Make sure you have your library card. So by the end of the session today, you will be able to connect your library card to Libby, search for and borrow and audiobooks, place and manage holds on popular titles, and access your borrowed items on your device. These are the 4 skills that you will need to navigate Libby independently. So I want everyone to just take a moment and think, has anybody ever used an app similar to this before? And raise your hand if you have. If you have, how did it go? What did you think about the process? What was confusing? I want to know so I can be able to help you. So, what is Libby? Libby is the library's app for ebooks, audiobooks, and digital magazine. It's free and very welcoming to use. So, think of it like having the library in the palm of your hand. So, picture a rainy day or a snowy afternoon. Instead of driving the library, you can just borrow a book with one tap, just like that. No getting in the car, no putting on your jacket, no worrying to see what library has it. It's just there on your phone. So Libby is different from Audible and Kindle because it's completely free with the use of your library card. You can borrow digital books just like you would borrow a physical book at the library, and it counts towards our statistics and funding. So the best part of Libby, in my opinion, is that the books return themselves on the due date. There's no late fees, there's no stress. All you have to worry is about reading it on time before the due date. So can anybody share why a self-returning book might be useful, or maybe a time you forgot your library due date? I know I've done that with DVDs in the past. So to follow along today, you'll need a smartphone or a tablet, an internet connection, and your library card and PIN. Your screenshots match every step, so you're not going to have to guess where to tap. So I just want everyone to take a moment to hold up your screenshots, and I want to make sure that you have everything before we begin. So after downloading the Libby app, you're going to open it, and the first thing that pops up is it's going to ask, do you have a library card? So I want everyone to tap yes. So everyone open the Libby app and show me the screen first. Okay, perfect. And now just tap yes, you have a library card. So after that, we're going to tap search for a library. Does everybody see this screen? If not, raise your hand and I'll come help. At the top of the screen, you're going to see a blank search bar, and we're going to type in Hope Library. And you're going to select the second option, which is the Ocean State Library's E-Zone. So I want everyone to take a minute to do this on your device. And then once you see it and you type it in, give me the thumbs up. So next we're going to tap sign in with my card, and you're going to enter your library card number very carefully. You're going to double check each digit. As you can see on the screen and on your handout, your library card, the back of it should look like this with the barcode and the numbers underneath. So everybody take your time and let me know if they're having any trouble. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Okay, so now that you've typed in your library card number into the top box, in the next box, you're going to be asked to enter your PIN. And your PIN is going to be your birthday. So it's going to be the 4 digits of your birthday, month, and day. Mine is March 15th. So March 15th translates to 0315. Does everybody know their PIN? If not, I can reset it easily from here. So let's just take a minute to get signed in. Okay, so once you've signed in, you'll see your loans and holds and your card, and that means that your account is connected. So I want everyone to take a moment to look at your screen, and you should see that library card, and you are one step closer to borrowing an or audiobook. So everybody, just take a second, make sure that your screen looks like the screenshot, perfect, and that you are connected. Okay, so we're going to tap next to continue, and you're going to be asked if you have a Kindle. So we're just going to tap skip right now. And if you do have a Kindle, I can show you after class. So if anybody has a Kindle, would you mind raising your hand? All right, so now under the menus tab, which is the third icon, it's the little circle with the circle person in it, you're going to see your main libraries and partner libraries. Right now, you're only going to see the Ocean State Library E-Zone, which is the Hope Library. But if you have a library card at another library, for example, the Cumberland Library, the Coventry Library, or the Smithfield Library, you can see if they have any of their own private catalogs. The Hope Library shares all of the Ocean State Library catalog. So I want you to just see if anybody has any other library cards. If you do, that's awesome. We can put that in at a later time. So now we're going into the fun part. I want you to tap the library tab, which is the second icon, the little library building, and we're going to browse some categories. So the categories, you can see their filters are format, subject, and availability. There's also language and reading, read with that you can select, or you can search for a specific title. So right now, I want you to try finding a category or a filter using your device. I'm going to walk around and help you guys out. All right, I hope everybody had fun with that little exercise and found some books that you didn't know that you needed to read. Now, I want to show you guys how to search for specific titles. So for this example, we're going to search for Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, and you're going to select the search bar right at the top of your screen and just type in Jurassic Park. And as you can see on your screen and on the screenshot, you see The first option says title, the second option says series, and then there's Entertainment Weekly, Jurassic Park 3. I want you guys to select title. So go ahead and click on title. Let me know when you find that and it appears on your screen. Okay. All right, so now the search results come up. You should see 13 titles in the search results, and we are actually going to sort that even further. So if you look underneath, you can see tabs for books, audiobooks, and available now. So a book refers to an ebook, which is you can read it and it has the words on the screen like a book that you would get at the physical library. And then audiobooks, which are narrated books. So for this example, I'd like everyone to tap on audiobooks. And if you want to raise your hand if you prefer audiobooks. And does anybody prefer ebooks? I like them both. If you want a really good ebook to read, I would read American Gods. It has a bunch of different voice actors and it just completely changes the story. So I really, really love that. So now we're going to tap borrow. When you find the correct audiobook, you should be able to see it. The search results went from 13 to just 2. And we're going to tap borrow right next to Jurassic Park. And it'll bring a confirmation screen that will show the title that you're borrowing, the catalog that it's from, the amount of loans and holds you have, and that you're borrowing it for 14 days. So now you're going to see that the borrowing until December 8th, 2025, and that will automatically be returned in 14 days. No late fees, no having to remember. And now you can select open audiobook and listen to your audiobook offline. Has anybody ever used an audiobook before, like on a CD? Because what I really like about the Libby app is that it tracks your progress and works offline as well. So if you've ever placed a hold on a book at the library before, you know that sometimes those waiting lists can be really long. So now we're going to try to put a hold on a popular title on the Libby app. So we're going to search for The Women by Kristen Hanna and tap place hold. And you're going to see the copies available, the people in line waiting, and your loans and hold. So I want everyone to take a minute and place that hold. All right, and then once you place the hold, Libby is going to tell you your place in line. Mine is 10th place, and you'll get a notification alert when it's ready. So you don't have to worry about like checking. It's just going to automatically come up once you're placed in line. All right, and now we're going to go to the shelf, which is the fourth icon, the little stack of books, and this is where your holds live. So you can see right there, if you select on holds, it will show you your wait time, the date you place the hold, and an option to manage the hold. So we're going to select manage holds. And when you tap on that, a couple options come up, like to suspend your hold, cancel, or tag a hold. Suspension is useful if a bunch of books arrive at once. So right now, you can change a hold title. We have the Kristen title, so if you want to cancel that, you can. Or if you want to see how you can suspend it, you can also tap on that. And now you are ready to use Libby. So I have this short worksheet just to complete what you learned. If you could just take 3 to 4 minutes before leaving to fill it out. If you have any questions, just let me know. And if you have any more questions or want to be even more of a Libby expert, I have put together a list of places where you can continue your Libby learning. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who came today. You all did wonderful. You learned how to connect your library card, borrow books, place holds, and manage your digital library all on your own. So thank you so much for your patience and willingness to try something new. So happy reading, and I hope you all enjoy Libby. Thank you so much.